So we'll start the class. Good morning to everyone. In the last class, I taught you how to calculate an object code with respect to the format tree. Okay. Today we will be discussing with respect to how you are going to calculate an object code in your format 4. See, first thing I want to tell you that first you should know what is the difference between your format 3 and format 4. So I showed you the formats also. In the format 3, you will be getting opcode 6-bit and you will be having N, I, X, B, P, E and displacement value. So displacement value will occupy how many bits? 12 bits it will occupy. I'll repeat once again. In the format 4, what you will be getting is, so as usual opcode you will be getting. So opcode is 6 bits. So the next you will be getting N, I, X, B, P, E. So each carries one bit. Along with that address you will be getting. The last column you will be getting as what? The last field you are going to get it as what? Address. So address is how many bits you will be getting? So address is 20 bit you will be getting. So today I'll be teaching how to calculate your object code for your format 4. Okay, so I told you that by default most of the instructions will be in your format 3. I'll repeat once again, most of the instructions will be in your format 3. So then what is the format 4 means? Can you see the line number 15? Everyone see the line number 15? Can you get there plus j sub? I'll repeat once again, if you see the line number 15, you are going to get what? Plus j sub. Wherever you are going to get the symbol plus, that indicates that it belongs to your format 4. I'll repeat once again, wherever the symbol plus you are going to get, that indicates that it belongs to the format 4. Remaining other case it belongs to the format 3. So in the last class I have discussed with respect to the format 3. So today we will be discussing with respect to the format 4. Okay, so we will calculate an object code for your line number 15. Okay, so we'll start. I'll open the writing pad. One second. Along with that, parallelly you also write on there 15th line number what is there, so that it will become easy when I'm going to explain. Okay, parallel you also write on 15 line number. So write on the address 0006 C loop plus J sub R D REC. Okay, so I'll open the writing pad so that I'll explain there. One second. So parallelly you also write on, so it will become easy to you. So yesterday's class I taught you format 3. So today we will be discussing with respect to the format 4. Okay, so what is there in the first, you will be getting 15. So next is 006. Next you will be getting C loop. Next you will be getting plus J sub. Next you will be getting R D R E C. Okay, so by taking this particular thing, we need to calculate an object code. So in the yesterday's class, I have taught you how to calculate the object code with respect to the format 3. So today we will be discussing with respect to the format 4. So I told you that wherever the symbol plus arises, that is your format 4. First you should know what is an opcode for your JSUB. I'll repeat once again. First you should know what is an opcode for your JSUB. Okay. So first I'll open the textbook. I'll open the textbook. We will see what is the value for your JSUB. Okay. I'll open the textbook so that you can see. One second. Anyone? You tell what is the opcode value for JSUB?
48, sir.
Anyone? 48. Everyone is seeing. So that shall I move to the present this one writing pad? Everyone understood JSUB value is 48. say want response from your side. You know what
Yes.
is J sub value? Okay, okay. Then Rohan, you saw? Rohan.
Yes.
So what is the value for J sub? Rohan. What is the value for J sub? Other students? Priya?
48, sir.
48. Okay, we will go to the writing pad. One second. Hello, I have presented this one in the writing pad. So I'll write it here as 48. Okay, I'll write it here as what? 48. In the format 4, you should know to calculate the displacement. So formula is displacement is equal to operant value. I'll repeat once again. To calculate your displacement value, we will be getting a formula called displacement is equal to operant. Okay. So we need to calculate an operant. Operant is nothing but address. We have to check what is the address with respect to that particular RD REC instructions. Okay. So I'll repeat once again, to calculate your displacement. So what is the formula I will be getting? Displacement is equal to operant you will be getting. Okay. So I'll open the table so that you see the table. Afterwards we'll come back to the writing pad. Everyone look here. One thing I want to tell you that in the beginning class also I told you that if it is a format 3, I'll be adding plus 3 to each addresses. If it is a format 4, I'll be adding plus 4 for each addresses. For example, in the first starting address, if you see, you will be getting 000. That is your starting address. So we will not calculate your object code for your starting address and your ending address. So that which is my next instruction? My next instruction is first STL return address. So that I'll be taking that as your base and that I'll be taking as your starting address 0 0 0 0. If you see next instruction, you will be getting LDB hash length, so that it is a format 3. I told you that how you are going to calculate the format 3, how you are going to observe the format 4 means if you are going to get the plus symbol, we will be taking that as your format 4. Remaining other cases, we will be telling as what it is a format 3. If you are going to see, if it is a format 3, we will be adding how much value? We are going to add plus 3. If it is format 4, that means that wherever you are going to find plus symbol, I'll be adding plus 4. So for the next address, I will be adding plus 3. So that LDB hash length. So that initially it was 000. So that I'm going to add 0003. So next thing, what you got here? Plus J sub instructions you got. In the plus J sub instructions, so I'll be adding plus 3 itself. After next instructions, you need to calculate 4. For you can ask me, sir, uh, sir, you have told that plus J sub we need to add 4. But what I want to say is that with respect to the next instruction, you need to add plus 4, not with respect to present instruction. So if you see in the first, so that we will be getting 0 0 0 0. With respect to the next instruction, we will be adding plus 3. That's why I'm going to get 0 0 0 3. So for the base, we will not give any address and we will not give any object code like your starting and your ending. What about my next instruction? My next instruction is C loop plus J sub RD directories. So that we will be adding plus 3 itself. For the next instruction, I will be adding 4. So that initially it was 6, it will become 7, 8, 9, 10. So that plus 4 means in terms of hexadecimal, if I want to write means 10, I will be writing in terms of what? A. You see next instruction, you will be getting what? Eld compare. Compare means what? Format 3. So that I will be adding plus 3. So that I am going to get B, C, D. So that in terms of hexadecimal only I will be writing. So up to 105 I will be completing as it is. So if it is a format 3, I will be adding plus 3. If it is a format 4, I will be adding plus 4 to the next instruction. So what I want to say, observe here, what I want to say here. So subroutine to read record into the buffer. Everyone observe in the line number 105. I'll repeat once again. Everyone observe in the line number 105. If you observe in the line number 105, what is an address you got? 0036 you got. Yes. Buffer you got. Next you got what? Reserve byte you got. What is the value you got there? Anyone? What is the value you got? I want response from your side. Line number 105. What is the value they have given? Anyone?
0036, sir.
That is your address. What about value they have given after reserve byte? What is the decimal value they have given?
4096.
Yes, 4096 they have given. That 4096 we have to convert to the hexadecimal. I'll repeat once again. Whatever the value they have given there, that is 4096. We have to convert to the hexadecimal value. So if you are going to convert hexadecimal value, what is the value? 4096. I'll open the browser and I'm going to calculate a hexadecimal. You can check there. I'll open the browser. You just remember the value. What is the value? 4096. Just to remember the value 4096. I'll open the browser. One second. So what is your decimal value there? Decimal value is 4096. That 4096 I need to convert to hexadecimal. So everyone observe here. So what is the decimal value we have taken there? 4096. That 4096 we have to convert to hexadecimal. If I am going to convert to hexadecimal, what is the value you got? Anyone? Anyone? What is the value you got in terms
1000,
of
sir.
1000? So any doubts here? So what I have done? 4096 that I have converted to the hexadecimal value. If I am going to convert to the hexadecimal value, I am going to get 1000. That is 1000 I will be getting. So that I will move to the instructions part. One second, I am going to move to the instructions part. So what I want to say is, if you see the line number 105, you got an address 0096. After that, we will be jumping to the next instruction. That is nothing but your subroutine to read the record into the buffer. I'll repeat once again. Subroutine to read the record into buffer. So that what value I need to add, that comes to your mind is, so 4096. If you are going to convert that 4096, you will be getting as hexadecimal. So that hexadecimal means I'm going to get 1000. So 1000, previously what value was there? 0036 is there. So that if I'm going to add 1000 plus 0036, what you're going to get? Anyone? I'll repeat once again. Whatever the hexadecimal value you have converted, you will be getting 1000. So what was your previous address? Previous address is 0036. If I'm going to add 1000 plus 0036, what I'm going to get? 1036. That is your address I have written in the next instruction. Have you understood? Have you understood or what? Or shall I repeat it once again?
Sir,
Tell me.
why did we take this line number 105, sir?
Why did we take line number
105.
105? Means if you see that particular instructions, so after this one they have jumped the instruction. Jumping is nothing but they have told that subroutine to read the record into the buffer. So one particular file, after that we have jumped an instruction. After that we will be jumping one more instruction. For that particular case, whenever you are going to jump an instruction, we need to calculate an address. Previously, whatever the things we have calculated, either it is format 3 or whether it is a format 4. So after 105, they have given an instructions with respect to 125. These are all questions. Don't think that serially they want to give. Randomly they can give the values. That's all. For that particular instructions, we need to calculate your address value and we need to calculate your object code. So you can ask me, sir, 105 is there, why they have not given 106, why they have not given 107? That random value they have given, that's their choice. So for that particular, to calculate 125 address 1036, we will be taking with the help of 105 hexadecimal value plus whatever the previous present address you got 0036, I will be taking. Understood? For example, if you scroll down also, you will be getting one more instruction there. Subroutine to write the record from the buffer, so that we will be checking. Previously, it is 105C. So clear is nothing but single byte. It is a format one, so that I am going to add only one, so that I am going to get it as what 105D. Depending on what instruction they are given in the previous, we will be calculating your next instructions. Understood? ವಿವೇಕ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ
ಸರ್ ಅದು ಆಪ್ ಕೋಡ್ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ 105 ಹೆಂಗ್ ಜಂಪ್ ಆದ್ವಿ ಸರ್? ಅದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ?
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಜೆ ಸಬ್ ಅಂತ? ಹೌದು. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ 105 ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ್ವಿ ಸರ್? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
105 ನಾನು ಜೆ ಸಬ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಪ್ ಕೋಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ನಾವು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ದ ಆಪ್ ಕೋಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದಿ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ 0036. From the next address, how you are going to calculate, I am telling 1036.
Okay sir.
Please understand, students, I have not calculated still object code. Just I am in the column, that particular column only, to calculate the address. Understood? Understood, Vivek?
No sir.
See, one thing I want to tell you, that everyone listen here. Still now, I have not calculated your object code. I'll repeat once again. Till now, I have not started calculating your object code. Still now, we are in the location of your address. Okay. So for in your question paper, they are going to give only copy start 0. Whatever the 3 column you are going to get now, only the 3 column you are going to get. So for example, I'll show you one question paper. You be like that only. I'll present one question paper so that you will understand. I'll show you the question paper. One second. On question paper, I'll show you so that you will understand how they are going to ask in your examination, how you need to calculate. Everyone look here. This is what one question paper I'm showing you. Can you see 2B question? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So in the 2B question in your examination, they are going to give only the label part. They are going to give the instruction part, and they are going to give the addressing part. So what we have to calculate, whatever the left part I'm teaching, you know, location 0003. After that, next instruction you need to get 00. For example, if you see in this particular question paper, they are given some start 0. What is the starting address? We need to get 0000. In the left part, I'm going to write it as what? 0000. So what is your next instruction? Clear instruction. Clear means which is format 1. So that how much we need to add? We need to add 1. So that you will be getting after 000, you will be getting 0001. Next, what is the next instruction you are going to get? LDA hash 0. LDA hash 0 means it is a format 3. So that we will be adding plus 3 to your next instruction. So previously it was 0001. So that now it will become 0004. Like that we will be adding. First I will be filling your that particular addresses. Afterwards I will be start calculating your object code. Okay. So Vivek asked me, sir, why you have taken JSub? Now I tell is this one. You just see. One second. One second. Vivek is there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll tell you, just observe there. You asked me in the line number 15, we have started to calculate your object code, yes or no? So we
Yes,
are
sir.
calculating for the line number 15. If you see the line number 15, what is there? You got C loop plus J sub, and which is the next instruction you got?
RD, REC, sir.
RD, REC. Where does RD, REC comes? Can you see the line number 125?
Yes, sir.
For that one, we have calculating there. So want the displacement address.
Okay, sir.
Have you understood? So you can ask me because what instructions you got is RD, REC is there. So RD, REC, we have